Okay, to start our learning situation, we come to a bakery in Girona. Why a bakery in Girona? Because in a few months, all the bakeries around Catalonia will start to prepare the tradition and the Easter food. Turtes, monas, chocolate eggs. We hope that when we finish all this learning situation, we know a lot more about Easter. Where we can go to explain this situation?
So we are here in Monestir dos Galligant, Girona, San Daniel, the place that we choose to explain our learning situation. In this project we will explore Easter's traditions around the world to learn, to value and to respect other cultures and other traditions. In our 5th and 6th grade we have students from many cultures, so we think that it's a great opportunity to see how people celebrate Easter in different countries and to promote values to respect and learn from other cultures. Over 5 weeks we will study Easter histories, stories, anecdotes, foods and symbols, comparing them with traditions from other countries. Each group will create a short video sharing with the other school they discover. We will also read text in Catalan and in English in the reading moments that we dedicate on Mondays and on Wednesdays.
In the first session of the learning situation, we will introduce two parts. First of all, we will introduce the e-twinning project, that is a project with a partner school that is situated in Czech Republic. Then the teacher will introduce the other part, that is about the project. This project will be about the Easter tradition. All the people and all the students, we will learning about the history, the food and the features about the Easter tradition. For that, the teacher will do 3 groups, and one of each group we will choose one of these topics. Then they will browse the information, and finally we will explain about a video they're learning about this topic.
Okay, in session 2 we will divide the class in 2 different parts of 45 minutes each part. In the first part, the students will share the information with the other members of the group that they found during the previous session and during the reading moments. They share it in a Google Docs, and then if they want also they can browse more information on internet. In the second part of the session, we will do the video call with the Czech Republic School, where the students will ask the questions that they have been creating during the previous session. So they can ask wherever they want, and also questions that are related to Easter traditions. Okay, in session 3, each group will start creating their own script for the final video using a Google Drive document. Here we will introduce 2 more teachers of support to help each group to create their own script. So here in this classroom will be 3 teachers in total. First, the main teacher will explain what a script is and show some examples. Then the students will use a draft template to start creating their own script and deciding who says what during a 5 minutes limited time for the final video. They will also planificate which materials they need for the final video, and by the end of the session the group will have to send the script or the Google document drive to the teacher, and then the teacher will print a script for each student, so they will have that support for the final video and the final filming day. So we have said in the introduction, Mondays and Wednesdays will be the days dedicated to the reading moments where students will start reading and learning about Easter topics by books and laptops.
Hi to everyone. In the session number 4, we will do 2 different activities. One part of the group will be creating questions about their own topic to make a final quiz with all the class and also the Czech Republic School, while 2 groups are creating all these questions with the help of a support teacher. The other group will be recording the final project. We will set a space, like a recording studio, to make this final video. In this space, they can bring maybe objects about the topic, maybe food, maybe some visual support like a PowerPoint, or make a theater. Well, the thing is that there is a lot of options, but they will have like 30 minutes each group to record the final project.
On the last session, we will watch all the videos that all the students upload into the eTuning space. After that, we will do a video call with a Czech Republic school when the children will share and explain their impressions, their feelings, and their knowledge about the eTuning project, their video, and the Easter tradition. After that, we will do a Kahoot. In this Kahoot, we will appear all the questions that all the students prepared the last Thursday. Finally, to conclude the eTuning project, we will ask some questions about the project and their feelings to the children, in the sense that if all the two schools will continue this project the next year.
Want to make a little debate or a little discussion about if we really work on our case in the learning situation. So I will explain by one all the case and
How
We will
they
discuss,
are connected
exactly.
with the
and all three
learning
we will
situation.
debate. Maybe we put something in the case that it's not really in the learning situation, but we want to make this discussion to construct new learning. So the first of one is COIL, Collaborative Online International Learning, and I think that
It's very clear. So
Yes,
here
we-
we can see it reflected in the learning situation with the eTuning,
exactly the whole
the
project,
space, the eTuning space.
all the project is around COIL because
Yes.
it's an eTuning project. So
Project.
I think that the first one
It's very clear.
it's very clear. The second one and the third one, it's a little bit connected. It's CLIL and CBI. One is content and learning content and language integrate learning, and the second one is content based instruction.
Yes, this one we can watch it in the Easter tradition that we work about a tradition that
It's the
is-
content, so it's the
Yes.
content learning.
and we will do it in many language. One of these and the main the main language is English.
So for one hand, we have that there is content in the Easter, so it's content-based instruction, and also this language learning, it's related to the English, so both of them are in the learning situation. The fourth one is plurilingual approach.
Well, here we can see this key in all the books that the students have been reading in their reading moments. Books in Catalan, books in Spanish, books in English, all the books we can see it, and we can see it with the language knowledge.
And also I think the teachers allow all the students to connect all their language knowledge to make this final product. So if one make the script first in Catalan then in English, it's better than try to do all in English if
Yeah.
the work is
It's
Not-
better.
yeah.
exactly. So this plurilingual approach, I agree that it's in the
Learning situation.
exactly. The fifth one is integration of linguistical skills, and this is one of the things that I have more clear, because they read the books in the reading hour, they practice the listening in the calls with the Czech Republic school, also they make the scripts, so they make the writing, and also they speak because all the time they're in the group are speaking
With
and-
the other members of the group, with the
And-
teacher, with
and
the
for
other teachers.
and for the record
And for the
video,
record, exactly,
they
but
will
have to
explain
speak. So
and
I think that it's very clear that without this integration of linguistical skills, the knowledge of English isn't real because doesn't have all the skills. So I think this one is
clear.
also. The sixth is social learning and intercultural programs, and this I think it's very related to the eTuning project, that it's a collaborative environment, collaborative groups.
Intercultural.
respect because they also speak about traditions and culture. So I think that in this learning situation, without community and without this environment, there is no learning. So
And no sense. So
Yes.
social learning. The 7th one is
interdisciplinary.
Okay, what do you think? Albert?
We will see it because we will do a part of English subject. We work about the history,
It's true.
the history of Easter, the culture, because the food, what are his features or anecdotes or history about the Easter traditional, and in this case we could see that all the traditional, all
The
the
traditions.
culture and the traditions don't have the same meaning in Catalonia and in Czech Republic.
Or the other parts of
Yes.
the other members of the
So
class.
it's not only the subject of English, it's all these areas. And one thing that the LOMLOE curriculum is now trying to really achieve, that is this interdisciplinarity. So very good. Also, we have a little bit in a box.
Yeah, we can make it together. So it's motivation and gamification.
The first one is motivation, like the big one.
Yeah, because motivation is the main
The main key, yes, of English or-
these 10 keys. Without motivation, the
So gamification
students-
is one strategy of the motivation part, and gamification we can see it very clear in the final game, the trivial, that is a little bit this end, this ritual, this celebration, and it's the part of gamification that it's a little bit competitive between all the groups.
maybe also not a type of game. It's not a type of game, but also gamification and motivation. It's the first video call with the students of Czech Republic where they are like nervous to know the other kids, and it can be a moment of gamification also.
And motivation also, it's all the learning situation, because the COIL, like making a collaborative international environment with another school, creates the context and creates the motivation to start all the practice. So we think that motivation and this context
It's
is
the main
main
key.
thing
Main
of
key.
Yeah.
of learning a new language. And finally, we arrive to a story-based approach that maybe is not one of the case, but in our case says that our school defends a story-based approach. So we put it and we defend it as the school.
Yes.
And what do you think, where you can see the story-based approach?
In all the histories and traditions in the books they been reading in the reading moments. Also in the story. Sorry, you were saying? Also in the stories that in a small groups all the students are talking about with a Polish guy or
I think half another, Albert.
And with the reading that the teachers brings to the all students.
And when he reads to the
And
students.
yes.
so that's it.
That's it. We make the discuss now, and maybe now we will have like 5-10 minute breaks to explain our conclusion. Some conclusion that we maybe explain a little bit in the discussion. So my main conclusion is that the case of learning a new language are motivation and a good context. This motivation and this context have to be related to a need. And I think that all these strategies to motivate, like the COIL, having this challenge also to make the video from to another country, creates the perfect environment to motivate all the students and also to have a really good context to learn a new language. This, I think, is my conclusion.
Perfect.
Furthermore, I conclude that in this learning situation, we will know about more methodologies. One example are COIL or SLIL,
Exactly.
that we doesn't
Know about
it and until now, and we thought that it's a very interesting thing to apply it in school classes.
I'm cannot be more agree with them, so I don't know what to say, but I think that Coil, I only have good words and beautiful words for Coil because it's the main character of this story and this learning situation, and I think Coil is the most primordial of this because creates a context where everyone is invited, everyone is can participate there, and it's the perfect tool to make an inclusive, intercultural, and plurilingual context where all the students can
have this motivation.
yeah,
also
and
to...
also put their voice there. So
Yes, and
That's
the
perfect.
coil brings us that the English, in this case, is very important to communicate and to
understand, arrive
understand,
to other
yes.
cultures and other people. So
that's our conclusion of our learning situation, and we
hope you like it.
Yeah. Thank you for watching and listening us. It's
Because
not
when
easy.
we start to talk, we talk a lot. So thank you so much, and hope you
You enjoy it. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.